my guy from work, so we can get this little party started real quick. Hold on, I'm about to.
Come on now.
What up, Hayden? What it do, bro?
What's good, my boy? I told you I was
Everybody,
coming.
everybody. This is Hayden. I work with him. That's
Up, brother.
unapologetic. That's Ant. You know, this is as
What's
part
up,
of the
Hayden?
podcast crew. We have a
Up, bro.
couple more people, but one person might be here, he might not be. But we in the building talking, talking regular shit right now. We
Bad.
we gonna we gonna get to your bullshit in a moment.
What
Don't
y'all
worry.
talking about right now?
Don't worry about it. Are we talking about Spagnolia right now? Steve Spagnolia.
In the mix of Spagnolia in the college football.
Yeah, in college
talking about-
football.
Yeah, we talking about the Miami and Kansas City right now as well. Yeah, it's crazy.
You watching the game?
Yeah, but
Right now, nah. I was probably gonna hit that fucking bar in Groton later and watch some games, but I ain't watching shit right now.
Oh yeah,
That game
they
came
usually
on
had
at
the-
freaking
they had the
9:30.
early morning game. The Miami and Kansas City is early morning, 9:30 in Germany.
ridiculous.
My boy told me it was getting bad. I didn't see the score though.
It's
Yeah.
21-0 KC.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
I think they're in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's not even.
See, Miami looks good sometimes, but
Yeah, it's not even in the third quarter. Just like we about to say, Miami looks good. What?
He's frozen. He's frozen.
Oh, okay.
You have to fix your Wi-Fi. I think he got on.
Oh, he got it.
that was me.
Yeah. He was frozen over there.
Damn, yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got bad Wi-Fi too, so it is absolutely trash.
Bro, I just got the basic Frontier shit, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing basic about Frontier. They're expensive ass.
Nah, fact. Even the basic shit expensive as hell. Word to me.
Absolutely. Now, what you were saying about Miami?
Nah, like every time they play like a good team, they don't play well.
Another guy that's saying that. Yep.
Drunk just said that shit a couple minutes ago. Like,
It's true.
but that's what I said. Like, but I don't understand how when you play a good team, like you're not good, but you could blow out all the other teams. Like, but so who are you then? Like, who actually? What is your real team identity? Because if you can't beat the good teams, but you can beat the bad teams, I don't understand. Like, yes, I know, Drunk. You just said what you said.
They're gonna be a good regular
But
season.
we're trying to figure out who Miami is.
Yeah, they're gonna be a good regular season team, but other than that, they ain't gonna be shit.
Yo,
What up? What was that? What was you doing over there?
what the fuck was that I was playing?
Did you just kiss somebody?
Yeah. Because I just,
Oh,
I just
okay.
won a little bit. I just won a little bit of money. Wait,
How
we
much
ain't
you
on
win?
the
How much you
air
win?
yet, right?
How much you win?
He gotta win to get a kiss.
Oh, just now I had $25 in free play and I just won 170. So
Oh,
I just
that's,
gave her the
shit.
170.
that's clean.
I was like, yo,
Early.
you go ahead and now get out my face.
Oh, you just
That was
so-
get out my face kiss.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
get on my face money. So now
Yeah,
you can
take
go
this-
play.
take
So
this
now you can
ticket.
go play.
Take this ticket and go ahead and make this thing happen here.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can go play for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her go ahead and rock out. She better win me some bread.
Son
Yeah.
said she better win me some bread like he was a pimp.
Yeah, that's how we doing it out here. That's how we doing it out here. But where we at, man? Where these James Harden enthusiasts?
Oh,
Yo.
one is right here. One is
So
right
all
here.
three of y'all, man.
Mr. Hayden.
Look.
Mr. Hayden.
Oh,
But
yeah.
hold on.
Man,
Hold on. Before
how you
we
doing,
even
brother?
get
My
to
name is
that,
Ant, man. No, you as you know, I don't have that much time. I gotta win some more money before I leave.
for sure.
So I wanted to tackle that real quick.
So before when
See,
he
that's
comes
why
up
it
with his
froze because
Wi-Fi.
they knew it was on some. They knew y'all on some bullshit. That's why it started freezing. I swear to God. I swear.
Yeah,
This is what we going. That's what we doing this morning.
it's over.
Okay.
All right.
So hold on. So I throw a little wrinkle in the game for you, Hayden.
All right.
So being that everybody here, so I put this into a love-hate date situation. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give you who's the better player. And I'm gonna say Harden, McGrady, Dame Lillard. And being that you're the newcomer, I'm gonna give it to you first. You gotta love one, hate one, and date the other one, which is yes, no, maybe, basically. You feel what I'm saying?
So start, bench, cut, pretty much.
Basically, yeah. But we do love, hate, and date around here.
All right. So I love Dame. I'm taking Harden, and I hate McGrady.
And see how you see what happens when you add an extra player. Now, if I would have added another, I only added McGrady just for you.
Well, I
only
think
for you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I would have added another player, Harden would have been your hate.
Who?
Harden, any other player I would have added. I only put in McGrady for the simple fact of the debate right now. But other than that, Harden would have been your hate. And let me tell you why Harden would have been your hate. Because in your heart of hearts, and look, and this is one of our guys right here. He's gonna love Dame, date McGrady, hate Harden. All right, so Drum. This guy, Mr. Hayden over here, who I work with, is my guy at work. He thinks that James Harden is better than Tracy McGrady.
In every aspect.
Let's go. Start the shit. Please start the shit.
Okay.
All right. So
every aspect.
All right. So first, I just want to hear overall career. Keep in mind, Harden is still playing at an elite level. So what did McGrady do that Harden didn't? What McGrady do?
I don't think Harden is playing at an elite level, but you guys can finish off. I don't think he is.
Hold on. He just led the league in assists.
He's doing it to a 60. What he about 60 to 70% shooter. What's the center name again from Philly?
Embiid couldn't get Embiid couldn't get the MVP till Harden started dishing it to him.
He couldn't get the MVP because he should have got the MVP maybe 2 years ago, to be honest with you.
Bro.
Maybe I'm gonna say about 3 years ago. Because Luka should have got the MVP like he should have got the MVP last year.
And
what the hell is that?
I was about to say, what the hell is that shit? The ad, maybe?
Nah, go ahead. Keep going.
Well, fuck it. I can hear you, so. But nah.
Yeah, keep going.
But nah, bro. And even if fucking Harden, he makes the players around him better too. Like Tyrese Maxey, he had his breakout season when Harden's dishing him the ball.
That's another one that's been doing good for the last 2 to 3 years.
Exactly. But he had his breakout season when Harden was there, though. Well, this is his breakout season now, but he was really got put on the map last year.
You think Harden is an elite scorer still?
I think he could still go out and get you at least 25 a game. But that ain't really an elite scorer no more. 25.
I would consider that an elite scorer.
And bro, McGrady.
Hey, Steve, what the hell you got on this damn thing?
Just keep talking.
God. McGrady, what you about to say about McGrady?
Go ahead.
So I'm waiting on y'all to tell me what McGrady did that Harden didn't do.
McGrady, he been elite except for his last 2 years in the league. What, about 2-3 years, right?
What's elite though? What is elite? Because if you look at the stats, bro, Harden,
Let's go to the other one.
As many years as McGrady played, Harden averaged at least 22.
No.
At this age, McGrady was washed, bro. At Harden's age, McGrady was not leading the league in assists at Harden's age.
McGrady was still scoring elite level, and then the league today in assists, it's like, I mean,
see, I don't got. That's what I'm saying. Harden was.
Hold on. Here we go. We're gonna get some. Prime McGrady was an all-around better player than Harden. Harden was a top of the key ISO player in his prime. That's it.
which is where I was going with it.
He just led the league in assists, though.
He led the league in assists of a league of dummy stats. Let's not forget Russell Westbrook. No
I knew you was
disrespect to
going to
Russ.
say
The
Westbrook.
man averages triple-double like 4 seasons in a row. These are dummy stats, brother. These are the years of dummy stats. Padding
Not
stats.
even.
That's what this is the year of. James Harden, when he came into the league, right? He played against the aging Kobe Bryant. Then who was his real competition at the shooting guard position? Clay?
Well, not at the shooting guard position, maybe, but he was definitely the best shooting guard. But he had plenty of other team competition.
Who was his competition? Clay?
They had the Heat. You had the Spurs still.
No, at his position, who was his competition at his
position? Well, now shooting guard is definitely the weak. Well, it's different though. Shooting guard is definitely the weakest position, but he was definitely being.
You know what he had?
But he was definitely being guarded by the best defender on any team. Whoever the best defender was definitely guarding Harden though. Like if he was going against fucking Kawhi's team, Kawhi's guarding him, even though Kawhi's a small forward. Like he's still gonna be guarded by the best player, regardless of his position, unless the best player is like a big motherfucker.
All right, so Drunk said, of course Harden get assists though, because they was running 5 out in Houston. Anybody help on him, he dishing it.
See, that's the thing. I ain't even talking about Houston. I'm talking about Philly last year.
But we talk about McGrady against Harden. So and why and these are the reasons why these things happen. Because you remember his D'Antoni, the system he was running? That running gun shit, like
don't just shoot it.
Threes as threes or layups or whatever the situation is, there's no in between.
Yeah.
Like they just running all day long, doing like he was the focal point of that squad. Like
exactly. You couldn't run a whole offense around that, like around McGrady and be successful.
McGrady has a mindset. It's like he just said, McGrady has a mind, not McGrady. Harden has a mindset that he is the system. And he said this, 2 days ago? He is the system. Yeah. And that's the problem to me. He think he is a system. What system? A failing system? A system that can't get out the first round in the playoffs?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? What system is that? He has to humble himself and stop going to with a lemon pepper wing strip clubs.
Well, Rick
he gotta humble himself.
Okay. See. We Drunk always comments but never comes on. But this is our guy. So we gonna act like Philly did. Harden wasn't absolutely trash in the playoffs. Wouldn't even shoot the ball.
Absolutely.
Nah, playoffs. That's all right. I can't defend Harden in the playoffs. That's a whole different story. He be shitting the bed, but he'll make it there. He'll make it.
So what was it? Was it him or was it Embiid? Because Embiid been in the playoffs before Harden came.
Yeah,
remember the Kawhi shot that sent Embiid home.
Yeah, but I mean
that lucky shit, right? So what happens if that ball bounces a different way? Where does Embiid go?
You could say the same shit about like when Harden was in Houston and CP3 got injured Game 6.
Injured and a shot is two totally different things.
Nah, I feel you.
Kawhi hit a fucking lucky going out of bounds into the crowd fucking shot and it bounced around on the rim. What if that ball just goes this way real quick? Like real fast, just comes out.
Then Harden probably never even ends up in Philly.
This is so. Has he not forced his way out of everywhere?
No. I can only defend him on Philly though. The other ones was some bullshit. He was bugging. But Philly, they said that he was trying to get the contract extension and they didn't want to give him no extension. He was like, "Fuck y'all, then I'm out." After they promised him an extension, they didn't want to give it. They didn't want to give him the money.
He's making $50 million a year, son.
Yeah, but this is the last year of his contract, though. He was trying to get the extension.
Who has? So we really gonna sit here, and we really gonna be like he was trying to get an extension at $50 million a year. Like, what type of person is that to you? Is that a basketball player? Is that a businessman?
Well, bro, when your contract runs out, you got to get an extension. He was on his last year. That's what you do. And at the end of the day, the league is a business, bro.
He's been a bitch at every motherfucking level, at every team he's gone to.
Yeah, I can't defend that. That's true. I don't agree with it.
He just pushed his way out of Philly, right? Before he had a problem with the Nets. Before that, he showed up fat and didn't want to practice in Houston. Like, he didn't want to be a fucking six man because he thought he was better than everybody else in motherfucking OKC. So he wanted his own team. Like, dude, come on. Is he not the problem?
Nah, but
see, he's not winning championships.
I agree with that. I agree with that. You feel me? He is a little bitch. But that's why I feel like he gets overlooked. That's why everybody like overlooks him as a player. Because of his off-court fanatics, like not just talking ball. Like if he didn't do all that shit, bro. Like
so hold on.
Like if he had his whole career that he had just on one team, I feel like he'd be considered up there with like the GOATs. But it's because of all his off-the-court fanatics.
How though?
Not the GOAT.
You're talking. You're in a.
There would be no debate about him and McGrady, though. There would be no debate about him and McGrady if he did all that.
All right, McGrady is 6'9". Harden is all of 6'4".
6'4", 6'5".
He's all right.
A 6'9" person with the same skill set as a James Harden, if not better. How are you defending a 6'9" person that could do that compared to where he does? Did you not see what McGrady dropped like 15 points in like 30 seconds?
You ain't seen when Harden dropped 35 points on
every single team in the league.
Harden dropped at least 30 points on every single team in the league.
And 15 of it was on a foul shot. Because he was getting that call all the time.
Then we just get done talking about Miami Dolphins beat all the trash teams.
He was getting a lot of free throws too. That's true.
But
then we just talk about Miami beating all the trash and can't beat the good guys.
Maybe
who James Harden is. He beats all
maybe
the
I'm
trash.
saying something.
He
maybe I'm saying
against all the trash, and then when he plays the good teams, he folds.
Nah.
John Starks-esque.
Maybe I'm saying something different, but wasn't McGrady? Would you say McGrady was the first Kevin Durant?
Say that again.
Would you say McGrady was the first Kevin Durant scoring at any way of the court, but more explosive than Kevin Durant in that aspect?
I mean,
because his percentages
because of the handle
was huge
because of his handle.
Explosive.
He's definitely more explosive.
It's what I'm saying. McGrady averaged 32 a game in Orlando. What were we doing? Like, that's what I'm talking. Like, drunk. I wish. Listen.
He was averaging 32.
This is what happens. This is what happens. My bad. Apologetic.
No.
Bro.
Because Mr. Hayden here is a very young individual, drunk. Okay. He's 20, what is he? 25. He's 25 years old. And
he still got Similac breath.
They haven't even.
He still got the Similac breath.
We've been able to.
That's an old saying right there.
That's a good one.
We've been able to witness the guys before you and witness your people, right? So we are able, as us people that's alive that love the game and played it outside and watch it all the time. We've been able to compare these guys talent-wise. Of course, in your era, you're gonna have a different career than another individual due to the way the game is played. The game has been changed over the course of the last 20 years. It's less physical. It's more no defense, more offense. So you're gonna get better offensive stats when games are in the 120s, 130s on a consistent night.
Yep.
Like when your games
exactly.
are
Y'all motherfuckers wasn't scoring.
But son, when think about it, let's think about it, bro. When the average scoring is in the 198 to 100, and your man is dropping 30 a game, that's different than when the games are at 115, 120. When you're allowed to be free outside of a system, think about Jordan ran a triangle, Kobe ran in a triangle. Like everybody had a system. Now it's just free for all ball. And Harden is a case of that. Like I got the ball, I can dribble and shoot and pass at any time I want to because I control the whole fucking clock. The whole clock. Dribble, and then do that stupid ass step back for fucking 23 seconds of the clock, bro. You're not scoring all the points. How are you not getting all the assists? You're the only one with the ball.
Because he was the best at the time. He was the
You're the only one with the ball, son.
I can also say
that average is 30.
Yes.
How many times did that ball get passed to him and he runs around and before he gets the ball?
Probably not too much.
Think about the system. He's running a system.
We had an argument about this. Like I was the only one on the other side of the damn court per se. When we say it was a hero ball from like a good 97 to like 2006, 2000 and probably a little longer than that. We had a lot of hero ball guys in the league when they wasn't, they was getting a lot of points done. In the early 90s is where motherfuckers was scoring probably 80 to 90 points a game. In the 80s, 80 to 90 points a game. When you got like over 100, that was an offensive juggernaut, what have you. But then we had the argument that it was hero ball in the late 90s to the early 2000s. We had that argument about that.
It was a lot of that.
I think we did.
A lot of one-way players.
Like, who was a hero ball player? I mean,
we can we got Kobe, we got Allen Iverson, we got
Iverson was in a horrible players. Eric Snow.
I get it.
That's
what I'm saying. It wasn't a lot of offensive juggernauts in those days.
There was no offensive juggernauts.
He had Carmelo.
I was about to mention.
No. That was in Denver, son. That was late in his career in Denver. That has nothing to do with where he started in Philly when fucking Tyrone Hill was this.
No, he's saying he's
Eric Snow and Aaron McKee. Fucking come on, man.
But Carmelo was a hero ball type of guy too. When he was with
hell yeah, Melo.
When he was with Denver, he was a hero ball. He didn't have a lot of offensive guys either. At all.
Arenas.
The only offensive guy I can say he had that we might can say he had was Kenyon Martin, maybe. Mutombo.
This is true. This is what I'm talking about.
But this is what we're saying. Like Mutombo wouldn't have lasted in the league today.
Mutombo was what? You don't think so? Mutombo was solid.
No, he wouldn't have lasted because first of all, he wasn't good on offense, and then everybody too quick.
He can't shoot, bro.
Yeah, all the centers is shooting threes now. Luka to me is the best player in basketball for the last 3 years, or maybe more.
Luka?
No, I know so. That motherfucker don't even play football. I mean, he don't even play basketball during the offseason, and he come out getting 40, 50, 60 points a game. Like this Luka is dominant. Luka is Pillsbury Doughboy, right? You know what I'm saying? And he's still doing his thing.
Nah, I fuck with Luka.
He is ridiculous.
Yo,
and he's killing. Denver is killing people right now.
Hayden, this is your era of basketball.
This is my emotional state. I'm one with my emotions.
Come on, man. I can have fun. What you want me to say?
That's your era of
you know that
basketball,
shit was
son.
funny.
That's the type of This the type of niggas you deal with on your fucking stage. You heard me? Like, this is the hardest thing.
Yo, pull up some Rodman pictures, bro. Pull up some Dennis Rodman pictures. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh shit, yeah, you right. But
Yeah,
Dennis
I don't
Rodman,
want to hear that shit. We
but
all
Dennis
got
Rodman
weirdos
was
in every generation.
he was the eyeball out.
Yeah.
He was the only one.
Rodman got
He was the only
out.
one.
You got a plethora of guys doing this.
Several.
You got a whole bunch of motherfuckers showing up in dresses. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, son. That shit ever.
Hey. And what's the name? He wasn't doing it, being as though he's our age. What's his name? What's the dude that's keep on messing around with she's?
Dwight Howard?
Yeah. Dwight Howard came out when he thought it was safe. And this is the safe era. Dwight Howard think he's a Gen Z. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he's kind of in the closet still. He lying. You know, it's another dude that came out saying that they bussy. You
can't handle the truth.
There's another dude that's coming out like that. So I'm gonna say you could keep. We're gonna trade Howard for who? We gonna trade Howard for the youngins? Who you want to trade Howard for? I'm gonna say who's a youngin that I like? Minnesota. Who's the kid from Minnesota that just got the big? No, the other one. This got the big contract.
What's his name? Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, we'll trade Anthony Edwards to go into Generation X, and we'll give you Dwight Howard. We'll give you him. We'll do that.
That's what y'all need to do. They y'all real suspect over there. His connection was horrible too.
Right.
They got bad connection.
He come back. Yeah.
But yeah, fucking well, what else? Listen, man. I don't understand where people get off with this Harden shit. Like, Harden's trash. I'm sorry. I've never been a Harden fan. I gave him his respect when
I like his highlights, but you know.
Yeah, he's just, whatever. He's okay. Like, he's whatever. You know, the ISO ball player, whatever. He learned how to cheat the game a little bit. It is what it is. I'm really not.
He's definitely getting that money.
I'm definitely not.
He said Anthony Edwards kind of remind him of Grady. To be honest with you, I haven't saw Anthony Edwards like I should. Maybe because I don't watch the NBA like I used to. And then Anthony Edwards is in Minnesota, and their games come on at night as well. So I haven't saw Anthony Edwards too much, but his highlights and what people say about him or what have you. He's like an old school player, for what I hear. For what I saw,
yeah. He gets a moving.
Yeah, and he's about that life too. He's definitely about that life. You know, I don't see him befriending everybody. He actually did a good job in that movie too. He did an actual good job.
What's his name? With
the new one. Family. Yeah, that just came out.
That's a true story.
It is.
Yeah, that's a true shit. That motherfucker actually played for the Celtics. Like,
yeah.
He
looked like he could ball too. He looked like he could ball.
Yeah, he played. I don't know who he played for now, but that was actually a real good. That was a good ass movie. I watched it a couple times.
Yeah, he definitely
did do a good job in that shit.
For sure. Yeah. If he come back, McGrady, man. These motherfuckers. McGrady was like kicking doors in. I don't think even, God bless his soul, Kobe Bryant wanted to face McGrady. Maybe you could tell me something different, Steve, but I think Kobe Bryant had a hard time with McGrady.
Everybody had a hard time with
McGrady. Everybody.
There's not a person who, listen, man. And he was explosive. Yeah. Like he said, and Harden has been the benefit of an era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys have benefited from the era of basketball that they play in. And we could call this the Steph Curry effect. You know what I mean? He kind of changed the game, and that's why he's the GOAT of this era, as far as I'm concerned. we have our LeBron James, but LeBron James has just been LeBron James. He hasn't done nothing like as far as when I say changing the game, right? He's an all-around great player. You know, his longevity is second to none. He's still playing, and like nobody's ever going to pass his scoring record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they do, it's because they shot 8 million threes. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening. You know what I mean? Like, but it is.
Yeah, I don't see it
crazy.
happening. I don't see it happening either, but I wouldn't be surprised the way how the defenses are. I can see, but I don't think he's gonna play a long time. I can see Luka doing shit like that, scoring like really, you know, high points in his career.
Yeah, but I don't think
I don't see if he would last long because it just
a lot of people are gonna surpass our greats. Let's just just keep it a buck. Like they're gonna surpass our greats due to the fact that the game is just it's geared toward offense, like just like football.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we get thing about Harden, is this new Harden's getting drafted every year. I've only seen a few come in halfway looking like great. Exactly.
Yep.
Like he was a different talent, like Anthony Hardaway, different talent.
Yep.
Grant Hill, different talent.
That's who I will compare Grant Hill to. I mean, McGrady too, like an Anthony Hardaway, because explosive, can score at any parts of the court, and can play defense as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But just because he's Paul's he's long, McGrady 6'8", 6'9". You know what I'm saying? Just because of that.
I don't think so. We don't play that.
Just because of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll compare to Durant. For sure. You sick with it. That fucking offense suck, man.
This is they offense suck now?
Yeah.
You see.
I was about to that's why, man, I'm having bad luck with FanDuel because ever since I told you I was having good luck, I've been horrible for the last 6 weeks.
I just stopped. I played 2 weeks and then I just stopped.
That nigga look like somebody's butch auntie.
Yo, this is our tough guys of the league now.
Yeah. You heard about him? Did you hear about him? Did you hear about him? He didn't want to. He hasn't been playing. He already been taking 3-4 games.
Yo, I meant to say that. Yo, I meant to bring that shit up, son. Oh my God, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, how do you have rest after the second game?
Yeah, man.
He should be fine. They got to get a fine off of that.
Yeah, they're not going to do that because Silva is he's completely for the players. He's not for the fans. Motherfuckers go to Miami. You know, they tickets be skyrocket.
Yeah.
And you don't got this motherfucker not playing, and you paid about $400-500 for some tickets.
I seen that shit. That shit was insane.
Or more. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me.
Not hurt. Not hurt. Rest.
Yeah. Yeah,
in the beginning of the season?
They even got ESPN talking about it because you know how ESPN don't like talking about shit like that because they want to be liked. But ESPN was talking about that shit. Like, come on, young man, why the hell already?
Already. What you think? What you think about the play-in tournament? Drunk. What you think about the play-in tournament?
Yeah, the play-in tournament. I'm like, I ain't never even. Goddamn, this early. I'm like confused about the whole thing. Like, tell me, like what tournament are they playing into?
So
it's to the point the NBA regular season almost unwatchable with the resting. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you gotta literally wait till after Christmas
to really start watching.
Yeah.
And then I would say All-Star. after All-Star weekend, that's when you want to start bringing your family to an NBA game if you want to pay that money. You know what I'm saying?
I've been watching a little bit of basketball since they started this, this tournament. Like,
please tell me more about this play-in tournament.
So
it's just regular.
Well, the coach gets $500,000 if they win.
God damn.
They get a trophy, obviously, but it's something they're trying to. I think I know what Adam Silver's trying to do. He's trying to make the situation that we have now not happen.
Yeah. With some money, because he got a bunch of pampered babies playing in NBA now.
Yeah, so he's trying to make them play for something, so they're not resting and sitting out. So he's just like putting his best foot forward to try to get the players to be out there for the fans, to give them an incentive for them to come out, play for something in the beginning of the season, so the fans have something to watch.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like they don't want to watch the beginning of the year, and people resting and doing all this shit. It makes no sense. So he's trying to give them an incentive to come out and play hard, play for fans, like play basketball again. Everybody, we want to see our stars out there. You have a short amount of time. Sports is a short career, right?
Yeah.
But it's very lucrative. Okay, you're talking about millions of fucking dollars, bro, to play for 10 years of your life where you're set. If you're 10 years, right? You play 10 years, you make $100 million, even if you're trash, basically.
Right.
You damn near make $100 million, and then you can ride off into the sunset if you do right by your bread.
Exactly.
And never have to worry again. So So these guys actually talking about they're tired and they need to break and they need rest and all of this shit. Why? Because you work out. Motherfuckers go to fucking Planet Fitness every day for fun.
Yeah.
You working out and shooting a basketball or throwing a football, running a football or hitting somebody. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Like basketball of all sports, basketball and baseball, like tennis, golf. Come on, Doug. You're doing absolutely
nothing at all.
Doing nothing to make millions of dollars. And you're complaining that you're tired?
Like, who's Bones Hyland?
Bones Hyland. He plays for the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, okay. He said, what did he say? How it feels?
I think he played for Denver. I know he played for Denver at one point.
He said, don't even know what it is. See, the players don't even know what it is. Some of the players. Because it came out the blue just like it did for the fans. I'm going to be honest. What really caused all this resting is those extra playoff spots they added. That's true, but most of these teams ain't going to be in these extra playoff spots, to be honest with you. He's a Clippers point guard. He got traded. Okay, he got traded to Philly. Did you see that? I be watching. What's his name? With the podcast, homeboy that used to play for the Wizards, high scoring dude that be getting it. I forgot his name.
But then he start in Denver. Did he start in Denver drunk? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they finally scored.
The 21-7.
Yeah, they about to kick the. Oh, okay, number 11. Damn, fucking great catch. Anyway, yes. What the hell I was saying? He's the Clippers point guard. You got traded. I just don't see the Gilbert Arenas when Kenyon Martin, my favorite NBA player of all time, maybe because he played for the Nets. Kenyon Martin was saying something about because his son got traded in the situation.
He got traded in that whole situation.
And he was getting at him because he said, "Yo, I moved my family to LA because I wanted to be with my son." And I'm saying to myself, man, you know there's a business. You knew that shit was going to happen. When they took him away from the Nets in 2004, on my birthday, I remembered it like it was yesterday. I was like, what the fuck? He the one that's scoring 35 points a game for the Nets. He the one that was actually doing something when we was getting our ass kicked by the Lakers in the finals. Why the hell they trading him? So he should know better. You know what I'm saying? That his son was going to get traded. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You being emotional, whatever, because it's your son. But if you got money like that, you might as well, especially LA, you want to get the fuck out of LA anyway. It's so damn expensive, even for rich people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Did you see that? Like he was really getting at him. It's like,
no, I don't watch it, especially because Gilbert Arenas he reminds me. All right. I'm gonna stop everything right now. And you know how I feel. Yeah, you know how I feel about these rich motherfuckers having podcasts.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting.
You know how I feel about professionals having podcasts. Like, I don't understand. Like, leave that to the fucking amateurs like us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're real live, like taking up time, money, and everything from amateurs like us that just we out here, we watch y'all, and we need to have opinions on y'all. Y'all here because you're already, everybody knows you already. You got your likes on the first day. You got your 1 million viewers on the first day. Like, you didn't have to work for that, bitch.
But what you understand, their viewership is like getting trash because a lot of people know they're so biased of their sport that it's like watching Skip Bayless to them. So it's like a lot of people are still watching the whatever guys, the guys that's, you know, the Joe Smo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are still watching that because they know they're going to literally not be biased for the most part, like we are on our channel. Mm-hmm. We're not going to be biased. You know, even being a hard-body Giants fan, we're not biased. Sometimes we would get biased, and then a lot of times we would say, you know what, they are trash. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We're trash.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people seeing that and saying, you know what, I'm tired of that shit. You know, they're saying the NBA is this and that and third, and the actual facts is that a lot of people not watching NFL, and then we got the NFL guys pivot. A lot of people ain't watching the NFL because of stupid shit like what's going on in sports today. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not as they're not intactful like it is. They don't want to keep on hearing about certain teams all the damn time, like the Lakers. A lot of people don't want to hear that shit. Like people with these podcasts, these mom and pop of what you want to call it, podcasts, a lot of people are watching us a lot more. They might still watch them, but when they start seeing them like talk about the same thing and being biased, and they hating on like a Skip because he's being biased to them, I don't want to see that shit. People are like, okay, whatever. You a basketball player, so we get it. Other than that, I'm with Steve. I don't like big podcasts. Me either. I don't either. The only big sports podcast I like is Gil's show and Raw Room with Darren Bates and Dylan Collins. I ain't seen it. I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I don't watch anything.
Jalen Collins.
I just come on here and do my thing for me. You know what I mean? Like for us, or whatever we do. I don't watch anything. I'm sorry. I fucking hate you all. but I stick up for the little guys like us because y'all just the pro athletes that's worth millions of dollars already just came in and ruined it for a lot of little people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you're everybody already knows you, so you're so easy for you to come in and get your numbers up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you got people out here working hard and you fucking worth $20 million. And then you just come in here and taking like food out the amateurs' mouths, like, and y'all laughing about that shit. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That shit ain't easy. Like motherfuckers out there grind for shit they like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like any other shit. Like you want to be a fucking boss at your job. You gonna grind. How you gonna grind to get there? It takes you years.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To get to where you want to get to. These motherfuckers just coming out the gate like, oh yeah, I'm already popular. You've been popular, bitch.
Yep.
You've been popular and rich. Now you out here just fucking with other people because you bored, because you ain't got nothing else to do, because you actually suck at possibly broadcasting, getting in a booth or getting on a show. So on the microphone for the announcers and shit, you know what JJ Redick and Mark Jackson and all of them do. So you just get to go on and
Rashad McKinnon, he is hilarious.
Yeah, he might be.
He is hilarious,
but he's probably stupid.
Yeah. He be getting them mad because he's not biased. He actually be getting them mad because he's definitely not biased of what he say. For what I did here, he be getting them mad. He's like their what do you call it? Their juggernaut. What do you call? He's like their character. He wear this little king shit on his own head. So yeah, I see what Drunk mean with Rashad being hilarious with that. He don't take it serious like they do. You know what I mean? You can't say just like what's the name was talking. Just like you know they was you know, and then they try to cater to a specific audience. When Gilbert was talking about how you know they the 90s, the early 90s and the 80s, they're overrated. You got a new podcast. He was saying that they were overrated. Like even Michael Jordan. You gotta, if you get a chance, and maybe you see it on. I know you don't want to watch it. Maybe you will see it on what is it, Twitter, whatever. Not Twitter. Not X. It's the other thing. TikTok. He was talking trash about the 80s and 90s, like big time on one of the guys. You saw that Drunk. Yeah, the future is podcast. Live during the games with no broadcasters. ESPN already testing with Manning brothers. A little thing they do. A little Manning cast. I can't dig it a little bit. They're funny. That's why. I seen a little Manning.
Yeah. But once again though, Drunk, these are already known individuals. You're talking about 4 Super Bowls between these guys. Peyton Manning, arguably top 5 fucking quarterback to ever play the game. You dig what I'm saying? The whole Manning from the father all the way down.
Yep.
The father played Corey Eli. You know, everybody's there. It's already a fucking well-known family.
Yep.
They got them, and they're once again, it's stealing away from the amateurs' jobs, or things that they like to do.
Yep.
They've taken up all these professionals have taken up so much time and money out of a lot of amateurs' pockets. Like there's good people out there that know their shit as well. They're losing because of these guys.
Yep.
They're losing because of these guys. There's a lot of fucking good entertainers out there. They're losing. And not saying, and even if they are good, it could be better because you the ones that should be on their show. They should be giving you the interviews, but you out here interviewing your friend that you played with.
Yep.
That shit ain't fair.
Yep.
Like, that's not even a fair. It's not even an even playing ground, son. Like, come on, dog. It's like we're getting in the ring with fucking Mike Tyson right now. It's not fair.
Yeah. Just imagine you interviewing your guy, or you interviewing let's say James Harden. He coming in here, people gonna watch by the millions because they're gonna know it's a guy that really ain't fucking with James Harden like that, and he gonna ask some real questions. You know, he's gonna be very direct. And James Harden, he's gonna know that, but again, a lot of these athletes, they don't want real questions because they've been catered to not ask real questions. I was watching the Deion Sanders' son to change the sport real quick. He was being interviewed after the game that they lost, and he was saying the reporter asked him, "What you feel about someone else calling?" Somebody dialing up new plays. Dialing up plays for you that are going to work. And he said, "Oh, you're trying to get headlines. I'm not going to I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on that. But if I was the journalist, I was like, well, what you here for, sir? But you can't do that today because everybody going to be sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be sensitive. He asked him a plain out question. He actually, I think he wanted to ask him, would you rather your father be his own? I think he was an offensive play caller on the high school level, Deion Sanders. Or would you want your quarterback coach, any other coach other than your offensive coordinator, to call plays for you? Because it's not working. Because your offensive line might be bad, as you guys keep on reminding us every day. But you guys, whoever's calling plays, keep on leaving them on the island. They don't want new fresh faces. They want people they already know they can't control. Yeah, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That young man couldn't even ask that damn specific question. And then you because I think it was a white man, you get called racist for asking that type of question. Or let's say it was a black guy, you get called Uncle Tom or this and that and third because you asked that simple ass question. Because that's what a journalist asks. A journalist don't supposed to be on your dick. Pause. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to tell you, he's supposed to ask you questions to get an answer from it, no matter if it's going to create headlines. That's how it's been. That's how it's been for a very long time. This ain't shit that they just happened. When your father was in league, they asked him questions he was uncomfortable about it, and he still answered the questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's what journalism is. They're supposed to be like, oh yeah, so Shamar, whatever his name is, Shador, you getting hurt out there. You know, how you feel about, being so tough, getting beat up every game. You want them softball questions.
And I'm so happy. You know what I'm happy about? You know what I'm super happy about? Is that they are no longer a topic of conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
They can just fucking go over and play football because they are no longer a topic of conversation.
That's absolutely true.
I fucking love it.
And then the people that they were so-called hating on them is trying to make them topic, and then the people that's like love them to death, and that's cool. Any type of how you feeling is whatever. That's how it's be. But yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. Now they're not a topic, but people trying to swing it in because now the mainstream media don't want to talk about them no more.
I never seen the Paul George podcast, John.
I did one time. A lot of people but I hate Paul George podcast. Hold on a second. This shit came through email.
Oh no, I got a
bro.
question.
Never ask anything.
I got two questions for
no, he
y'all
won't.
about football.
He won't.
I got some football questions.
Yes, indeed.
For why you here? First, I want to ask before I get into this certain quarterback, but I want to get into this coach real quick. Mike Tomlin, is he one of the best coaches to ever coach this game, like of all time?
No, absolutely not. But
up to this point, he's not. You don't think he's one of the best coaches to ever coach this game?
No. To this point, it depends on what you're saying, but whatever I'm thinking, I'm looking at a wide glance, and I'm saying no. Because what you have to
explain to me why you don't think Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches to ever coach this game.
First, they draft very well. Pittsburgh been drafting very well for a very long time. I'm talking about over a decade. Also, players want to play for him. He's a coach's coach, without a doubt, because he played the game and everything else. And they still.
I always meant to ask that.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, he can write a book on how to stop from being fired. Hey,
No,
all you got.
come
Hey,
on. All right, come on. Let's give it a buck. Now, who's a better coach than him besides Bill Belichick right now in the NFL? Like you talk about somebody who's never had a losing season. So
Andy
Reid, he
Reid.
has a ring. He has a ring. I think he's been to two.
He has a ring like over 10 years ago. I think.
But he's been to 2 Super Bowls, correct?
Yes.
All right. And then
he can drive some wide receivers.
He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's not had who's he had that's been a superstar on his squad.
Are you kidding? He had several superstars. The biggest superstar
and
ever.
Antonio Brown.
And Antonio Brown and what's the name? The quarterback.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Fucking Ben yes. He's a future Hall of Famer.
Okay. We're talking about 2 people. Like we're talking about. But
let's keep on naming them.
So we can honestly say fucking Tom Brady, fucking Randy Moss, like that. You know what I mean? Like there's been a bunch of teams that's had a lot of superstars on their squads. Over the years, Mike Tomlin has not had every year superstars on his squad. Like that's elevated him to a certain level.
Who
like
has superstars on his squads? Who always has superstars on his squad?
A lot of
Cowboys. Yep. I'm going to say Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Like over 10, 15, 20, 25 years. They always had superstars.
And they win shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like superstars don't mean nothing in this league.
Mike Tomlin. Yeah, that's what you want to go with right now, Drunk? I mean, it's a good comparison, but I mean,
I'm saying Andy Reid. Andy Reid been in I think he had like for over 20 years that he been coaching, head coach. I think he had 2 failing seasons. I think 2. Andy Reid. And when
we talking about he got 2 Super Bowl rings. He couldn't cash in one with Philadelphia. But
what's
right, so he got Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes now, and Travis.
We didn't know Tyreek Hill that's 5'8" was gonna be good. We didn't know Tyreek Hill that's 5'8".
We didn't know that. But I'm just saying though. So he was good when he was with Alex Smith. Like it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, okay, he's a great coach. Yes, but who's better? Who's next in line? You talking about Mike Tomlin? He said Kyle Shanahan.
Okay,
we're still talking Mike Tomlin. Who's better than Mike Tomlin over the course of these years?
Over the course of the years, who was better than Mike Tomlin? That was averaging 8 wins a season. You know, what I mean, I would want him to be the Giants head coach because at least he's averaging 8 wins a season. But hey, so let's talk about it. Before
every year they're a threat.
I don't think so. I don't think every year they're a threat.
You know they're not gonna lose
because people been surprised a lot about Pittsburgh for the last 5 years. They went 8-8. That was a surprise. I knew they was not going to win 3 or 4 games.
But
since,
they 8-8 on a rebuild, son. We can't even who goes 8-8 when you're rebuilding?
I just don't. Oh, this is starting to be a good game. It's 20.
Yeah. It's turning out. I got the shit right now on my phone. Right. Like, oh shit, it's going down. They got Patrick Mahomes a fumble on the sack, and then they ended up scoring.
Oh shit. Okay. So I didn't see that. Yeah. You said, do we think he's the original question was, do you think Mike Tomlin is the best coach in over 10 years?
One of the best.
One of the best. I don't remember you saying that, but if you say one of the best in the last 10 plus years, yes. But
I'll give you my actual question right now, sir.
Okay. If everybody want to play for Tomlin, why George Pickens?
Will Mike Tomlin be considered one of the best coaches ever to this point?
Right now. Yeah. That's what you said. No, and I believe he's not one of the best at all. I think he probably top. You know what? one of the best coaches. Like one of the best coaches, they're in the Super Bowl like at least every 5 years. He is he an all-time great coach? Don't switch it up.
All right, if I can show y'all my screen that the question is what I just said. Like that's what I don't know if I switched it up by accident, but the question is, Mike Tomlin be considered one of the best coaches ever to this point. Like maybe I did switch up my words a little bit, but I'm just saying that's what I meant to ask.
Off the hook.
But he is one of the fucking, to me, in my opinion, somebody who cannot have a losing season. Pittsburgh Steelers have had 3 coaches in like the past fucking 40 years.
Who?
They've had 3 coaches in like the past 40 years. You're talking about Bill Cowher. I forgot.
I just sent you something, Steve. Yeah.
Him and Mike Tomlin. Like,
right.
There's been nobody else. Chuck Noll.
Yeah, they don't suspend their they don't fire their coaches in Pittsburgh. I think they had 3 coaches in 60 years, some shit like that. So they don't
block at one point.
Say it again.
He was on the block at one point.
I don't remember that.
they were talking about getting rid of him. A couple years ago, they were talking about
maybe ESPN or one of them was talking about it, but I don't think those guys. They don't get rid of people unless literally you're not doing nothing at all. Fucking Pittsburgh Steelers ain't no joke when it comes to not listening to the media.
Yo, you're an ass. Yo, you fucking stupid.
Off the hook. That's a lot. That's like, goddamn. Why you we the fuck police out here? For real, I wanted Bill Cowher to go to the Giants. It was a rumor that he was gonna go to the Giants about 5 years ago. It was a rumor. He was like, "No."
Bill Cowher was nice, but that's what I'm saying though. But these people, they just come up under like there's no. Bro, Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches we've ever had in this fucking in our generation, son.
I can name hundreds of coaches that we had.
That was better than Tomlin?
That was better than Tomlin on the same level. Probably not better than him, but the same level.
This is what I'm talking about. Nobody's gonna give me 5 coaches.
It's several it's a good amount that was better than him. But it wasn't.
Who? Find me 5 coaches better than Tomlin right now. Besides Andy Reid and Bill Belichick, who are we going with? And our drunk said Shanahan. So if I give you 3, Tomlin's number 4. Tomlin's number 4.
No.
Give me 3. If that's what y'all want to go with, that's 3. Tomlin's 4. Who's better than Tomlin, son?
We could say, because you said for the last several years, over 10 years, right? We could say, what's homeboy name? From that we used to coach for Indiana and Tampa Bay.
Tony Dungy?
Tony Dungy. Let's keep it going because Mike Tomlin was under Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy.
That's an assistant. We talking head coach.
Yeah.
No,
I'm saying head coach. We can keep it. We're gonna say for the last 10 years. We're gonna say for the last 10 years, and he's been about 10, 15. All right. So let's talk about who else that always been in the playoffs in the last 10 years.
Sean McVay's not better than fucking Tomlin.
No, I don't think Sean McVay better than Tomlin. He probably been doing his thing for the last couple of years.
I can't give you that one.
Yeah, he probably been doing his thing for the last couple of years, but I
like Sean McVay. He had his little time, but nah. He had his little small run, but that was like one of those lightning in the bottom runs, and that's it. And then they sold out and won a chip. Like, no, I'm good. Him and Jimbo Fisher are the same to me.
I'm definitely going to say Mike Shanahan, too. I know he mentioned them already, but I'm going to say Mike Shanahan because Mike Shanahan been doing his thing for the last, 7-8 years. 49 has been in the deep playoffs for I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to say him without a doubt. Is it Mike or Steve Shanahan? What's his name? His first
Kyle
name?
Shanahan. Kyle.
Kyle Shanahan. Okay.
But the Shanahans is just tough in general. They
Yeah.
tough in general. So like I'm saying, it depends on who you like. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm only giving you Andy Reid and Bill Belichick, son. That's Tomlin. If you want to have a drunk wants to say he likes Shanahan over Tomlin, and fine. But
my bad. And what about the Seattle Seahawks head coach? What's his name?
Pete Carroll.
Hell yeah. Pete Carroll been relevant for years now.
Not giving you Pete Carroll over
Oh,
Tomlin.
you better give me Pete Carroll. You
Not
better
over Tomlin.
Yes. I'm going to put Pete Carroll over Tomlin. Or if he's not over Tomlin, if you look at Pete Carroll, if you look at Pete Carroll, his wins and losses in the last 10 plus years, we could put him either there or over Tomlin.
If you give it, so Sean Payton's better than Tomlin too.
Sean Payton, yes, yep. Well, you talking about regular season? Because we talking about regular season.
I'm just saying, we talking coaches right now.
We talking about regular season, yes. Sean Payton, yep. I say Sean Payton as well.
All right, so you gave me that.
Yep, Pete Carroll. Yep. I say Pete Carroll, man.
No. Pete Carroll didn't make him he didn't make him a good quarterback. He was already. What's the name made him a good quarterback?
Who? I want to hear this.
What's the name was about to give him a chance to be a good quarterback?
Who?
Oh, what was I got? I got fired from the Giants for letting Eli Manning go.
Oh, are you kidding? In 2 games.
He started it because he wanted to draft Patrick Mahomes. He started it.
Right. So Pete Carroll and Tom Coughlin is there's something like the same.
Hold on,
there's something like the same.
Drunk just gave us these stats,
Yes.
right? So let's. So Tomlin 168.96, right? Then Pete Carroll. Oh, hold on. 161 and 112.
Yep.
So their stats are basically the same. So how are you want to say Pete Carroll's and then he got less losses?
What I just say? I say either Pete Carroll better or they're the same. I kept on saying that.
Doug Peterson is a good quarterback, a good coach. Doug Peterson's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Doug.
Still not taking.
That's a good one, Drunk.
All right. So now you got to go up to front office now. Give me the players that Doug Peterson had on his squad. Give them to Mike Tomlin.
What are you gonna do? Mike Tomlin had
great Super Bowls.
Mike Tomlin had great defenses and he had great offenses. His D line is impeccable. Still is today.
You've been there a little longer, sir. So obviously, would you see that when you see that record? But go ahead.
His D line is impeccable, and his offensive line is impeccable. Mike Tomlin, they still top 10. His defense is top 5 defensive line. Them motherfuckers over there know how to draft. That's one thing about Pittsburgh. I don't know who they GM. But he better be getting paid a whole lot of money because he knows how to draft. Without a doubt. Man, come on now. They had some really good players. They ain't had no goddamn all pros on every aspect, but they had a few all pros. You know he had the father Porter too.
Right. You could give me everybody but Mike Wallace, sir. I'm good after Mike Wallace. You were good up to Mike Wallace. You obviously, but listen, I'm not saying he was coaching bums. We're not talking that.
He not even close.
You're talking about a coach who's never had a losing season, no matter who's been on his team. No matter who has been on his team. He was down to his 3rd, 4th string quarterbacks and still was able to pull together and go fucking at least 8-8. At least
he know how to hike the ball. He know how to run the ball. That's why they know how, because they always had great offensive lines.
We not
They always have great offensive lines.
Why are we trying to shut him down right now?
No, but you trying to make him goddamn you trying to make him goddamn what's his name, Bill Belichick or somebody. You trying to make him
besides Bill.
But that's who you trying to make him.
Besides Bill and Andy Reid, I wouldn't take another coach. I'm sorry. I just want to take another coach besides Bill. At this point, I'm not even taking Bill Belichick.
Right, but Bill Belichick been playing with a lot of I always say this, stop and shop people too.
Here we go.
You've been playing with a lot of stop and shop, workers.
Nobody's no stop and shop besides Kurt Warner.
You've been playing with a lot.
The only stop and shop player to ever play in this league.
Well, he should have been a stop and shop. Bill Belichick and them was playing with 5'8" white wide receivers.
It doesn't matter, son. He made it happen.
5'8". You sure damn did. He sure damn did. He been playing with 5'8" wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? When they finally got goddamn Randy Moss, they said, "Thank you, Jesus." and that's when they almost came close to winning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we ain't saying Mike Tomlin is trash at all. But when I take Bill over time 10 days a week. Yeah, today, if you just mentioning today,
I'm not mentioning it today. Obviously, we'll take Bill Belichick, right? But that's what I said. If you're not talking Bill Belichick, Andy Reid, next in line is Tomlinson.
Yeah.
I'm taking Tomlin before anybody else over Bill, except Bill and Andy Reid.
Right. What the fuck? He lucky that was an interception.
I mean, listen, the way the game is being coached now, obviously it's going to be a little different because, offenses get to get busy. We have an extra week of football. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People are sitting out trying to be healthy, I guess, or whatever. Right. So we got.
I don't think football. They don't have that. What you call that?
No, not rest. But
they don't have that luxury.
Remember, everybody used to play preseason though, but they stopped preseason play.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
so
everybody used to play preseason hard body like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, used to.
It wasn't like it just started. You know what I'm saying? People played preseason hard body over 10 years ago. I think the last time everybody was playing preseason was like the mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was playing. The only motherfucker I know that was playing preseasons over and over again was Tom Brady. He played in practically all his preseasons. That's why that motherfucker's the GOAT.
It was 5-3 this season, and they shouldn't be. So maybe Tomlin is good, but he's not all time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Once again, who's on Tomlin's team?
That defensive line.
Hold on. Trump just said somebody wants out. The wide receiver, Kenny Pickett, wants out, right? George Pickens, sorry, because Kenny Pickett is the quarterback. George Pickens wants out, allegedly, but he deleted that post. Let's not talk. He deleted the post. He was upset for a game, and that's what we got to deal with today's guys, is because they don't understand that one game doesn't define the rest of your fucking career, bitch. You know what I mean? This is the problem. This is the type of shit we deal with on a daily basis.
It's even on the high school.
This is my emotional state. I'm one with my emotions.
Yep, it's even on the high school level. Like even small town New London County in general. It's even on high school level. We didn't have a winning season. I'm going somewhere else. It's like, it's crazy. I don't even want to start ranting about that. But it's crazy.
It's too much. It's too much bitch assness going on.
He look like a bitch.
You might got me wanting to watch some movies today, some old school movies. Real talk. You know what I mean? Fuck football.
No reason for it.
Giants are going to make my Giants probably going to make my whole day fucked up. So I'm thinking,
Listen.
like, should I even watch them?
Of
today?
course, you have to watch, son. You have to watch until the end of the season, son. We know we're not making the playoffs, right? So we
Nigga,
still
I'm
have
like
to
this.
watch. How
Yo, you know
bold
we only 2 games.
so
You know
can
we only
talk about how bad we are.
Listen. You know we only 1 game out the playoffs.
Nah, son.
We are. We are.
Nah, son.
Yo, they were showing a playoff picture now, and the guys that's in the playoffs, they like 3-5. You like, don't trap me. Do not trap me. Are you done with Daniel Jones? He asked, Drugs asking me if I'm done with Daniel Jones too. You know what? And I was on the Daniel Jones bandwagon since he got drafted. Yes, I'm off of Daniel Jones. I'm off. I can't. When people argue with me about Daniel Jones in the last about 2 months, I can't tell them, no, you wrong. You fuck all that. He got to, you know. Absolutely. I'm done with him. I'm just done with him because it's too much. It's like, you know, you was doing really good with Pathmark wide receivers. You was doing good, really good with shot right wide receivers, bag boys. And now, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I seen Caleb Williams. Yeah, I've been talking about on X.
No, you want to know what? Drunk, I think you was one on here too. Talking about how good Caleb Williams is. Now I was like, nah, bro. Like, it's not serious.
I think Caleb Williams
serious, son.
I think Caleb Williams.
I'm not letting this Caleb Williams shit keep going week by week. No, Caleb Williams is not it.
Yo, Caleb Williams is good, but I believe he's overrated. I believe he's good. But he had a hell of a game. He had a hell of a game last night. It was that goddamn defense. The defense on the other side was horrible. But when him crying in front of a bunch of people in his mother's arms, oh my God. This is the epitome of these generation fucking Z's. This is the epitome of it.
This is my emotional state. I'm one with my emotions.
For real. This is the epitome of these guys, these kids. Like, it's crazy. And people talking about it, it's like, that shit is like, on X, they talking about it. Like, no, man, you don't do shit like that. It's like you go after, you know, you get your little self-dress because you're home, you can do that, and then you cry to your mom and your dad or your mommy. But as a GM, I'm gonna look at it like, oh, he loved the game. This how they saying we should look at it like this. He loved the game. This is who he is. He put in work. Y'all don't know nothing about putting in work. That's why y'all so mad about him crying and this, that, and the third. No. Hold on.
Did he lose the championship game?
No.
Did he lose the playoffs?
No.
So what the fuck is he crying for? The fuck is he crying for?
And I believe Caleb, the way he runs, and he's small too. He's not big. He's like kind of stocky, but he's small. He's gonna get himself killed in the NFL. Doing all that scrambling, he will get himself killed. He's a great thrower.
He's another one who likes to paint his fingernails.
He might come out after he might come out soon.
He look like a bitch.
He might come out soon, like doing all that crying, and then he drunk. Did you see the part when he was crying to his mom and he put the paper like tighter to his helmet so nobody won't see him crying, but they see his little stomach shaking, so you know he's crying. Like, yeah, no, it's not. He going he's gone in his career without ever being in top 10 teams.
So like
people
saying
that
that type of shit, right? So this is the crazy part. This is why the Trey Lances is sitting on the bench. This is why the Zach Williams don't have, and this is why the Daniel Joneses of the world don't have this shit. Like, how are you saying he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this fucking game, right? But he's never be the top 10 team. Like, what the fuck are you talking about here? What are you basing these guys off of?
He better do another.
Basing them off of, dog.
He better
go out there and fucking win a game on your shoulders against a top 10 team, and you're talking about he's going to be the number one pick. Why? Tell me why.
Mm-hmm.
When you can't perform at your level, you're supposed to be the best Heisman, whatever, at your level, but you can't even perform well enough to get the fuck. I can't, son. I can't.
Yeah. So this is what he said. Yeah, they asked him after the game. Oh, this shit keep on coming up. They asked him after the game what he gonna do. He said he's gonna go home and lay with his dog. Might have been a double meaning. Might have been a double meaning. Yeah, probably his dog, his actual homeboy. Like he's what Drunk is saying. Like, yo, it's like as a GM, you got to be looking at you got to be literally looking at the whole situation like this. Why he was crying to his mother like this. What the fuck? You got to look at it like that.
Season game. You know you're not going to the playoffs. You knew you wasn't going to the playoffs from the beginning. Dude, like y'all wasn't popping, period. Like y'all would have a close game with fucking Colorado. Like, stop with the bullshit, son. Stop.
Right.
You not nice, bro. Like, you got all that money. You already got your fucking money. Your NIL deal. You good. You set. Your family set. Like, ride off into the sunset. Go be a backup quarterback somewhere. You're not going to be in the NFL.
If you can, you probably, I don't know if you can or not, but you just need to send this to the chat. Like, you need to, like, actually try to, what the man just said, you might try to want to send this to the chat or send it on video. I'm about to send this to you. This man, he getting on him. So I'm sending it to you now. He's saying, like, I don't know if you guys ain't gonna be able to see this shit is crazy. But anyway, he said, one of the guys on Twitter, he was like, evidence that Caleb Williams was breastfed as a baby, still sucking on mommy titty. In NYC, this damn kid will fold with the amount of scrutiny these quarterbacks get. We can question Daniel Jones' play all day, can't question his toughness. Absolutely. Absolutely. One thing I can't question is his toughness.
Nope.
You know, one thing I can't question, because he did want to play next week, being as though he would have been, his career would have been over playing with a what you call that, neck injury. He wanted to play the week after. He was trying to play against Buffalo.
Patrick Mahomes. He think he Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that kid, because everybody telling him. Yeah, that's I agree with this guy. I agree with this guy because it makes a whole lot of sense to me at this point. You know what I'm saying? What happened? His dad was even looking at him. Wow. Like, bro, yeah, I did notice that Drunk. Caleb Williams' dad was looking at him like, what the fuck? Oh, you gonna do this on national television? Like, boy, did I raise you to do that? Did I raise you to do that, boy?
Once they went up by 2 scores, I shut that shit over. I'm like, yo, this nigga's trash, and UNC is trash. They've been trash. Like the best times was Matt Leinart, fucking what's his name? That was fucking 85 years old when he was playing quarterback. He's 26.
Yeah.
Barkley. Yeah.
I think Matt Barkley, I believe. But let's be real.
Barkley was there, but
like that defense is horrible too. We got to be like, if I'm going to be real, that defense is literally horrible over there at USC. They will let us score.
Reggie Bush.
I literally think,
come on.
Yeah, I literally think I could, get a touchdown on the on what you call that, on USC at the age of 43. I think I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is horrible. Like, seriously. How y'all feel about Michael Penix Jr. though? Because he gonna be in the draft too. Michael Penix. Wait, hold up. What team college he play for? I gotta like look up him real quick. My bad. I heard the name before. I'm pretty sure I saw him play. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure I heard. Saw him play before.
Honestly, I don't watch too much.
Oh, that's the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he got another year. I think that's the quarterback for Washington. Don't he have another year? Yeah. Don't he I think he has another year. I think he's solid. I think that motherfucker's solid. Washington had a bad defense too.
I watched him, but I wasn't.
He's solid and he's big.
I was too drunk to. I only watched Washington like twice this year, and I forgot his name honestly. Listen.
How big is
no? It's not a 2-for-1 because I don't want either one of them motherfuckers, dog. I already told you who I wanted for the past year and a half. So let's have nothing.
I thought Michael Penix was I thought this is his first year. I could be super wrong because I don't
want none of them. I just want Drake May and that's it.
I'm sorry to say I told my co-worker yesterday. I think I want Drake before the game even started against USC. He was like, "Oh, you do?" He's like, he is big and he can throw. He throws the best balls no matter where you're going. 9 routes, short routes, he's throwing it. He's 6'3", 216. No, he big.
Listen, no,
he big.
I want a sleeper, and the only reason I want this, not the only reason I want this guy. I'm a little biased in this shit, but
because we already got a sleeper. Daniel Jones was a sleeper, a super sleeper.
No, not a sleeper.
He was a super sleeper.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
No, but he was he was a super sleeper coming out of college,
and he's snoring right now. I'm still, if he has to change one thing in his game, one thing, and that's it, and he'll probably be the best quarterback coming out of college. But nobody's really talking about.
Who is that? Are you talking about your Michigan player?
It's my JJ McCarthy.
Oh my Lord.
If JJ McCarthy changes the fact that he just has to put a little touch on the ball at the right times, like he throws a lot of bullet passes, which really hurts him. But the best quarterback to play the college game right now. Best quarterback to play the college game right now is JJ McCarthy. And all he has to change is not to throw a bullet pass every time. Other than that, I'm taking him on Giants all day long.
Well, I could say the same thing. I could say the same thing about
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm taking JJ McCarthy all day long. He's an NFL quarterback. He's definitely an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I can say about my quarterback at Florida State. I can say that about him.
Nah,
he can throw all good balls. Oh,
your quarterback is trash.
That's crap. That's crap.
You got 6'7" wide receivers, bro. You got 6'7" wide receivers.
6'7", 6'4", 6'6". Who can't? Many people can't throw those balls.
Who can't throw them the ball? I can throw them the ball with a
many people.
Shoulder.
You know what? They'd still be better. He still would be better pro. He will still be a better pro. And I hope we fix you guys in fucking playoffs. I'm hoping.
I'm gonna make you those words right there. Wait till he gets drafted. You're gonna see what he brings to the table. You're gonna see what he brings to the table.
Yeah, he gonna bring an actual table and to sit his old ass down. and be on round 6 player. And be a round 6 player.
Whatever, drunk. Time you today.
For real. Take Jordan on Travis any day, nickel. What's up? What's up, Ed?
Yo, man, I'm getting horrible reception here.
I bet.
It's really bad, man. So I missed everything, huh?
Not really, homeboy. He got off like as soon as you got off because he was having bad reception too. He got off like a minute or two after you got off.
Yeah, when
because he was having bad.
Yeah, over here, over by the penny machines.
I hear that.
I had to dumb it down.
I freaking hear that. For real, I hear that.
Yeah, man. But I hear y'all talking about college football.
Yeah, we talking about Caleb.
Nah, because drunk over here playing with my emotions today. But you came on at the right time, and you came on at the perfect time. The perfect time. Because my next question, it's just for you, brother. It's just for you.
Oh, we talking about Chase Young?
Nah. And my question is, has Brock Purdy hit a wall?
Woo.
Has Brock Purdy hit a wall?
I believe he has, because remember, he didn't have much of a season last year. He had, you know what I'm saying? Like he was due, and then he really got exposed once Debo went out, and McCaffrey, his arm wasn't, he went through some things, so he was exposed without those weapons. But we'll see what happens now.
We'll see what happens now. Meaning what?
Meaning Debo's back. So with our weapons back, let's see what happens. How we go from here.
And you got your lineman back too. You got your lineman back.
Yeah, that's why I'm not taking the what you call that, their losses real serious, because Deebo Samuel's been out just because of that. And now Debo, I don't know how healthy he is. Now Debo is back, and now they're gonna get fucking Chase Young. What is the rich get richer here? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Between Philadelphia and the 49ers, I haven't seen anybody that gets players like they do in these past few years.
It's ridiculous.
I don't understand how they keep having draft capital and money to keep doing this shit.
And while our guy is somewhere in fucking USC trying to scout for fucking like what the fuck? Get your ass over here. We need to get somebody. Being as though Kayvon Thibodeau is the G, boy. Kayvon Thibodeau is the G. I don't give a fuck nobody said. Me and you, Steve, was talking about it. Kayvon Thibodeau, I think he's in top 3, top 4, top 3 in sacks right now. And without another legitimate DN, man, I like Kayvon. Just like I told people, y'all niggas is trifling. Whistler ain't started showing improvement. And he ain't started showing improvement until like 4 years into the league, Michael Strahan. So, like, I'm like, come on, man. Like, chill out.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah. Drunk wants to ask you guys, is Brandon Ayuk a top wide receiver?
Who?
Brandon Ayuk. Is he a top wide receiver? And this is you because you're a 49ers fan.
Athleticism wise, yeah, but I'm still not gonna give him that. Not yet.
So you got Debo, you got Ayuk, like you got Jamar Chase, you got T. Higgins, like that's basically what you're saying. Like he's there, but he ain't there.
He's there, but I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to put that kind of pressure on that man where y'all gonna start questioning me every week. Not gonna do that.
Is that question Is that question for all of us with Brandon Ayuk?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I agree with you. He need to have some finesse moves because he do got like bully moves. Thibodeau, he got real bully moves. He need to be a little bit more finesse. But he's so goddamn fast that he believes that he can run around anybody. That's the problem. But yeah, you're right. But Brandon Ayuk, on most teams, he's a number one to me.
On what most teams?
Like most
Who are
teams,
you
he's
gonna
number one.
replace him? Who are you gonna put him over? We're not talking about the Giants. But who are you gonna put him over on any other squad more than Ayuk?
I'll put him with New England. I'll put him over New England. I'll put him over Seattle, even with those good receivers that they have.
So you want to put Ayuk over Metcalf?
Metcalf ain't Metcalf is a non-route guy for the most part. A number one receiver can run all the freaking routes. That's what a number one receiver does. I know he looked pretty because he's 6'4" and can run a fucking 10-3, 100, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a number. Yeah, I believe he's very. I think right now you'd be number one there. The Jets, I think he's better than Wilson. To me, I think he's better than Wilson. I really think he's better than Wilson. Again, he runs all the routes as a number one. That's what number one receiver is supposed to do: run all the routes.
I see it.
And who else? It's a lot of different teams. Let me see.
Well, he could be the number one.
That he could be the number one. He's a lot of different teams. Brandon Ayuk. No, I think a whole lot of teams. Let me keep on naming them. I'm gonna say motherfucking Dallas.
Huh?
I'm gonna say Dallas. Yes, he is. CeeDee Lamb. First of all, he can't run all the routes. First of all. Second of all, he only going to run you an out route that's going to be 20-yard out route. He can run you a good post corner route. He can run you all that bullshit.
He's smoking them tweets today.
I'm just telling you what it is. I would go. Hold on. I got Garrett Wilson over there. I don't know. Garrett Wilson.
Exactly.
He's a bad boy, but Brandon Ayuk is even better. I think Brandon Ayuk is even better. I'm just letting you know. I ain't putting nothing from him. He could be like a 1-2. He could be a 2-1 if he was on the Jets. Garrett Wilson. Who else I can name? Who else I can name?
It would be Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith, all number 2 wide receivers. Who you taking?
Who?
I'm doing Ayuk because Ayuk is the G, and he's always healthy. He's always in games, and he's been further in the playoffs. Jaden Waller was the speed guy. Devontae Smith, he suck. He's on my goddamn yo. I'm just telling you facts. This year and even last year, he's on my my fantasy league. He's not scoring good points. He fucking suck. Like he suck, man. They jabbing at 150 pound dude off. Like get your ass out of here.
That's what this sound like.
Yo, but it's a fact though. It is a personal, but it's a fact. He's not even nowhere near Brandon Ayuk. He's nowhere near it. Brandon Ayuk is I think in my opinion, he's that dude. Devontae Smith is not having a good season at all. I'm trying to tell you guys, he's not having a good season. He would give you one catch for like 30 yards, and that's it. I'm telling you. He will get a touchdown every 4 games. He's not productive as you think he is. AJ,
Philadelphia Eagles have the most complete team in the whole league.
What that mean about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean? What that mean about him? They have the most complete team, like the most on both sides of the ball. Every aspect of the
What does
Philadelphia
that mean
Eagles
about
is
him?
damn near perfect. Meaning,
What
he
does that
not
mean
have
about
to get the
Devontae
ball.
Smith?
Meaning he doesn't have to get the ball when you have an AJ Brown. He's just a threat to make
Absolutely.
sure AJ Brown has one-on-one coverage all day. And if you double AJ Brown, you got to deal with Devontae Smith. Like, dude, they have the fucking perfect.
They
offense.
doubling them. They doubling AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith still ain't having a good season.
AJ Brown is going crazy.
They still doubling him because he's
still
going
catching
crazy.
everything. And he's still catching everything.
Yeah.
Here again.
And Devontae Smith, huh? I'm just saying Devontae Smith is nowhere near Ayuk on Ayuk level. He's nowhere near.
You can't hear us? Oh.
Hell yeah. When you were on my fantasy team, that's super personal. That's super personal. Well, yeah, I'll be the first to admit because I'm looking at his numbers each and every week.
This is why I don't play fantasy football no more, y'all. This is why I don't play it no more.
Yep.
This is why I don't play it, y'all. This is too much. It's too much going on.
Yeah.
Too much.
You sick with it.
But hell yeah, man. Fucking. Yeah.
Homegirl.
Sit there.
My homegirl.
You know, y'all been real disrespectful today. I'm just letting y'all know that. Y'all been real disrespectful today. I just want to let y'all know that. But while I got you here, I meant to have Ant. That's too bad he couldn't get in. Drunk, unapologetic. Don't know how much you guys have been watching, but did Victor Wembanyama have his breakout game the other day against the Suns? And is that going to continue moving forward?
I think he's going to get better and better.
He had 38 against the Suns. Yeah, 38 against the Suns.
Oh my God, that's fucking awesome. I heard he had a great game, but damn, I think he's going to get better, better and better. He's a European player, so they're going to step their game up more and more. I think we're seeing a breakout. It's probably too early to say right now, but I think we're seeing a breakout player. He's going to be dominant. He's going to be more and more dominant as the season goes, especially as he get used to these guys.
Hold that thought. I have to address Drunk.
Absolutely.
Drunk is being a real big asshole today. I don't understand.
Oh my God! He wants you to agree with him.
But here's the thing: nobody else was bringing in Julio Jones, so why not bring him in to be another threat on your already fucking built, fucking stacked roster and very cheap money? You didn't bring him in because Devonta Smith wasn't good. You brought him in because he was cheap as fuck. He was $12.52.
Off the hook.
And he wanted to play. And he wanted to play some football.
Off the hook.
That's it. Obviously, he's a threat when he's out there. Another threat, and that's what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing. They're going all in. Once again, because they feel like they was robbed from the shirt pull last year to win a championship. So they stacking it. They trying to stack the deck. They trying to stack as much as you can to win a game, to win a chip this year. And they're doing it very well. But sorry to stop your thought. I just have to address that point real quick. But Wemby, a monster, and it's only going to get better from here. I don't want to toot his horn this early yet. Not yet. I don't know. It looks like he's going to. That wingspan is something different. That wingspan is something different. Like,
oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't think I've ever seen.
He made Kevin Durant look like one of us. Oh, Kansas City.
Yes.
Kansas City won.
Yeah.
21-14.
But look,
I'm so happy I didn't fucking.
okay. Let's just put this out there. There's certain things you can't teach, right? There's certain things you can't teach. You can't teach height. You're just born now. So, yes, if he hones his skill, KD 6'11", he's 7'4". He's Porzingis do the same shit. Chet Holmgren do the same shit. Bobo should be out there doing the same shit, but he's not. But we got players that we've had. Wemby is just honed his skills more than these other guys have. And I mean, it's going to be crazy, but he's 7'4". You can't teach that. If he knows what he's doing, of course he's going to shoot over every last motherfucker in the goddamn game. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar perfected the sky hook, and nobody could stop the shit. That's why until LeBron, he was the league scoring champion.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, foreign men, they the foreign guys, they're taught different. Look at Luka. You feel what I'm saying? Look at what we had in our Tony Parkers, Manu Ginobili's. These guys over there, they play a different game, but they learned it from us. Obviously, it was they shoot in closer, but I don't understand like how they allow the whole fucking goaltending, all of that type of shit. It's weird, but the way they play their game, it's more of an open flow. You know what I'm saying? They do everything like we. That's why the game has changed though, because of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you had your Arvydas Sabonis's and shit like that back in the day, but the game has changed. It's definitely changed to big men playing like small guys,
right?
And that's why they killing us in the Olympics. That's why Steph Curry, LeBron James know them like, yo, we going to the Olympics. We got to get our shit back because you motherfuckers over here killing us. You know what I mean?
Foreign big men are just a whole different level. If Romeo Allen was born in Arizona, he would have been a second round pick, glass cleaner, rebounder. Yeah, that is true, man. He's been playing with grown men since he was what, 15? You know what I mean?
He must see TV because they made him must see TV. Why isn't Bobo must see TV? Huh? Why? They made him that way. They only support who they want to support. They only hype up who they want to hype up. Because other people, like I said, we got 4 other guys. That's the same shit. Regardless of how good the Celtics are, nobody's saying how good Porzingis is playing right now. Nobody gives a fuck. Why? Because you got Wemby. So we're just pushing out that fact. We're pushing out the fact that OKC is fucking nice and gonna be a problem this year.
Yeah, they very young too. They've been doing their thing for the last 2 years, wasn't it?
Like, yeah, Josh, like I was watching Josh, I was like, yo, and Ant been talking about him. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front, but I like finally like sat down and watched him, and yo, his game it's so smooth and nice, and he's 6'8", and it's crazy. Come on, man. Has Bobo ever had the chance to succeed?
No, anybody that size should have a chance to succeed, don't you think?
Have they put him in a situation to succeed? What situation has he been in where he was going to succeed?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
with they was trying to do something with the Orlando with him. Like what? Like I don't. It depends on what you mean when you say succeeding. Like you know what I'm saying?
You can't succeed in Orlando.
I mean you can. You the only guy. You know what I'm saying? You the big man, and he got a little athleticism. That's on his coaches. Gordon. That's on his trainers. That's on his coaches, his trainers, and Gordon. Yeah, he had to go.
Look at who he's playing against. Look at the people. Yo, and now he's shipped off to Orlando with. Listen, Aaron Gordon is now the guy.
You say Aaron Gordon what?
Aaron Gordon is now the guy over there in Denver.
Yeah, but obviously
you got Jamal Murray, you got Jamal Murray and Jokic in them. You know what I'm saying? But
will he be the guy somewhere else?
I don't know where you're gonna put. I think you should put him in Washington. I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Poole is over there being trash right now. You should go. You should send that motherfucker to Washington.
Jordan look like he's still in his feelings. Like he's still in his feelings. That's what the thing is.
I can't fuck with Jordan Poole right now. So I'm pissed off.
Yo, Steve, I'm about to head out.
It's almost game time anyway.
Yeah, I gotta do a couple things for the Giants
that I want to watch.
That's gonna be on. That was the damn Kansas City game for me. That was the Kansas City game for me.
Baltimore and Seattle.
Yep.
Baltimore, Seattle. Then I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna keep an eye on the Giants game and watch Dallas and Philly. And then
yeah. That's the 4:00 games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the 4. I think that's the 4:00 games. That's why I'm gonna do a couple things before they come on. That's it. I'm doing a couple things. I'm still here. I still got the NFL ticket.
Whatever.
I'm about to get
whatever, Trump.
No, you good. You got games and shit.
He's good. Trash. Yeah, he is trash, though.
Off the hook.
Same skill set. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy game. That's going to be a crazy game. Plus, they're going to go back. What that was Cincinnati, right? That was Cincinnati and Buffalo with DeMar Hamlin shit.
Yeah, that was Cincinnati. They was talking about that too.
Yep.
They definitely was talking about that.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have Cowboys and Philly. Everybody gonna see who the Cowboys really are once again. When they play somebody decent. Once again. You know what I mean? Look, going back to like Miami. Oh, when they play somebody good. Trash. But I'm interested in Seattle and Baltimore. But we will get back at this next week. Hopefully, people have some better reception next week as well. Hopefully, my reception was good because I've been struggling with my Wi-Fi lately. So
yeah, mine's somewhat be acting up. Yeah. But yeah, man, we're gonna do this next week.
I appreciate you and Drunk being assholes today. I appreciate y'all.
Here you go. But yeah, man, let me get my podcast up, get things going.
All right, I'll holler at you.
Yes, indeed.
We'll do this again. We'll do this again next week. All right, Drunk. Appreciate you, bro.
Show. Peace.